June, 1944. The beaches of Normandy remain silent. No thunder of American boots. No star-spangled flag flying over the waves. The world holds its breath. What if the United States never joined World War II? Would the Allies still prevail? Or would a darker world have risen in its place? The Second World War was a conflict unlike any other. Over 60 million lives lost. Entire nations reshaped. And in the end, the United States emerged as a decisive force that tilted the balance. But history is fragile. Change one element, and the future unravels. So let's step into an alternate timeline. One where the United States never sent its soldiers, its planes, or its vast industrial power into the war. To understand the scale of this change, we must first measure what America truly brought to the fight. By 1941, U.S. industry was a sleeping giant. Factories capable of producing tanks, planes, and weapons at a speed no other nation could match. By 1944, the United States was building one warship every single day. One aircraft every 5 minutes. Its economy dwarfed that of the Axis powers combined. And its soldiers, over 16 million of them, flooded the battlefields of Europe and the Pacific. Now imagine that power, erased. No American steel. No American troops. No American bombs falling over Germany or Japan. The question is simple. Without the United States, could the Allies have survived? In our history, America's entry after Pearl Harbor created a turning point. The D-Day invasion of France in 1944 was possible only with overwhelming U.S. manpower and resources. The Pacific War ended with America's island-hopping campaign, culminating in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. But in this alternate world, the story unfolds very differently. Step 1, Britain stands alone. Without U.S. entry, Britain remains the last major Western power resisting Hitler. Yes, it still receives some aid, but the endless convoys of American supplies never come. Britain's food shortages deepen. Its air force weakens. Its chance of mounting an offensive on continental Europe fades. Step 2, the Soviet Union bears the full weight of Nazi aggression. In our timeline, U.S. Lend-Lease aid sent thousands of trucks, tanks, and planes to the Eastern Front. In this alternate world, that lifeline vanishes. The Red Army still fights, but without crucial supplies, its advance is slow. Millions more may die. Germany holds more ground, for far longer. Step 3, the Pacific belongs to Japan. Without America, there is no Battle of Midway. No island-hopping campaign. Japan expands unchecked across Asia and the Pacific. Its empire stretches from China to Australia. The war in the Pacific becomes not a struggle, but a conquest. Step 4, Nazi domination of Europe. With Britain weakened and the Soviets struggling, Germany secures its hold on Europe. Perhaps not total victory, but an iron grip over the continent for decades. Fascism, not democracy, defines the heart of the Western world. Step 5, a new global order. By the mid-20th century, the world map is unrecognizable. Nazi Germany dominates Europe. Imperial Japan controls Asia. The Soviet Union, battered and isolated, struggles for survival. And the United States, neutral, distant, untouched, stands by as the world changes forever. This alternate history is not just about battles left unfought. It's about a civilization redirected. Without U.S. intervention, democracy as we know it may never have survived. Human rights movements, the United Nations, the very idea of a free world, all of it could have been silenced beneath totalitarian rule. And what of the Holocaust? In our history, Allied liberation exposed the horrors of concentration camps. In this world, those camps may never have been liberated. The machinery of genocide may have continued, hidden behind closed borders. The 20th century itself would not be the same. The Cold War as we know it may never have existed. The space race may never have begun. Even the technologies we take for granted, computers, satellites, nuclear power, would have emerged in a world ruled not by freedom, but by fear. History is not inevitable. It is shaped by choices, sacrifices, and turning points. The entry of the United States into World War II was one such turning point. Remove it, and the world becomes almost unrecognizable. What if the United States had stood aside? Would the forces of democracy have somehow prevailed? Or would we now live in a world where freedom itself was extinguished? And as we close this chapter, we leave you with one question. If America's decision changed the fate of the world once, what decisions made today might shape the future of tomorrow?